Hi everybody and welcome to my channel, Stitching with a Dachshund. My name is Sherry and today is February 13th, 2020, the day before February. This is a channel about cross stitching. So if you're into cross stitching or thinking about getting into cross stitching, I hope you watch through and maybe have some inspirations from some of my pieces that I'm going to show you. Let me see. Thank you for some of my new subscribers. I had 2 or 3 of them and I appreciate that. And welcome to my returning subscribers. I always enjoy seeing the comments from a video. I really enjoy you all, and I enjoy this community. So, feel free to comment. Feel free to tell me my hair's sticking up like crazy right here. I don't care. Comment in the comment section on something. Let me hear from you. Today, we are joined by Victoria, who I think could really care less again. She'll probably go to sleep and you'll hear her snoring in a minute. Mo is in his kennel in Sarah's old room. I'm babysitting him today because Sarah has to work a full shift and then she goes to an event. And an event is something like they go to a school and there's a team of them and they massage the teachers or something like that. So it's going to be quite a long day for her. So she didn't want him to stay in his kennel for that long. So he's here with Grandma, which I'm happy about. He's already jumped on me once and got me muddy. Crazy dog. Oh, such a puppy. When I turned on my camera, I noticed that although you could see Victoria, which is fine, I love my baby, you could also see my messy stitching niche where I sit and stitch. So I thought, maybe I'll just tell you about it. This blue-green thing right there holds all my DMC. I've got a full set of DMC and the sparkly ones and the variegated ones, everything DMC I've got in there. All my other like fancy flosses, which I don't have a lot. I'm not in any club or anything like that, so I don't have a lot of those. But any of those are in another container in the other room. Then beside it is my 3-tier. The bottom one holds all my Q stamps and hoops, and then the other 2 are various little things that I need. I have to have. They're sitting right there where I can grab them when I need them. The black thing is sticking up right over there. It actually holds my iPad. So I put my patterns on my iPad and then I stitch or I crochet from right there. And oh my God, it is so easy. I put it on there and I expand it and make it large and I can see, I can step back, relax, look here, look there. I'm not fiddling with a pattern, paper pattern or anything like that. And I really do love it. I'm going to try not to bounce my hands on there. So well, first off, let me tell you, got me a big red for my scratchy throat, the carbonation to scratch it if I get to coughing, and in my coffee drink. So I am going to be well watered here. So family update. I talked about Sarah in Sarah's old room. That means that I was able to purchase the house and move in. She's very happy. Right after my last video, though, she was involved in a wreck, which was really scary because they totaled a car. If they would have hit her just a few more inches down, they would have took her out on on her driver's side, which would have been really, really serious. But they managed to, they connected right where her front driver's side wheel is, more or less. And all the airbags deployed. Mo was with her. It threw him into the dashboard. He was sore for a couple days. It was a bad little thing. So she's brought on her grandparents' car while she tries to figure out what she's going to do for a car because she couldn't buy a car right in the middle of buying the house. You know how that is. So it was a little crazy there for a little bit, and I did put me off on making a video. But right now, all is good. She's got a borrowed car. She's moved into her house. Mo is healthy. He didn't have any lasting effects from the wreck. Kudos to the EMTs and the fire people that responded to the wreck. It was a pretty bad wreck. Mo was in the back seat. He was scared. He scooched all the way to the back, and they just talked nice to him, and they didn't try to do anything to him. Sarah was, of course, was like, my dog, and they're like, he's just sitting there, and we're not going to mess with him. So I was really happy that they didn't because, he is a pit bull. And people are scared to death of pit bull. And if he would have responded in some scary way, people would have lost their shit. That's just how it is. So I was really happy to know that they just let him sit there and he was scared. He was upset, but they didn't try to do anything with him. And he recovered and she recovered. Get comfortable. Silly dog. So she's in her new house. She's happy. James passed his driving test, so he is now officially a trucker. He gets to go to Iowa for 8 weeks and ride with a trainer. And then after that, he will be on his own. I know she looks like she's pooping, but she's not. She's sitting on the armchair. Oh, gosh. I don't know what else she's going to do. So anyway, and then Michael is still at Kubota. He's doing well. He has now moved from just assembling Kubota tractors to actually doing some service calls, which he's in that training program. So that's a good step for him. He's doing really well there. Robert and I, on the other hand, summer's in middle of January, we decided we would go up to a friend who's in the SCA in Oklahoma. And she was going to an event, and we thought, well, we're just going to drive up and go with her and spend time with her. And we did. But coming back that Sunday, we started not feeling so good. By Monday, Robert was sick. And by Tuesday, I was sick. We got the flu. Somebody passed us the flu in Oklahoma. Robert calls it the Oklahoma Ux. Him and his friend, our friend Shar, she's from Oklahoma, we're from Texas. So there's always, it's not a football battle, it's just a Texas-Oklahoma thing. We came down to Oklahoma and we got the Uckies, we got the California, the Oklahoma Uckies. So it's just a thing between them. So we have been sick since then. I am, of course, I started getting better way before that. Way before him. He actually just Tuesday morning at 3:30 in the morning, I said, I can't take your coughing. You've got to go to the emergency room. So we took him to the emergency room. He got another steroid shot. That's like 3 times to the doctor. And we did see like he started feeling better and started coughing less. But last night he coughed, and I'm not lying, all night long. So I don't know. A little worried about that cough that won't go away and how bad he feels. So that's one reason that it's been, I wanted to actually do a video before a month, but it didn't happen because of all that crazy stuff. House update. Finally got an appraiser out to the land in Arizona. And what was funny is that they called one appraiser. He didn't show up. So they had to do another appraiser. He did show up. They finally got it done. They appraised it. And so now I like to say the ball's rolling. A little bit of rolling. A little bit of rolling. It's not rolling big. It's rolling. So this has been a long, drawn-out process. I'm just trying to get people to get out and look at this land and give it an appraisal. But anyway, it's done. And hopefully soon we will be able to get going and lay a slab and start moving and get into a new house. So that is all of my family updates. So we're going to move into cross stitch right now. And I'm sorry if that was a little long. What was it? No, I don't see a timer. So if I cough or I drink a little bit more, that is the reason why. If you don't like watching people drink, you probably want to turn this off because I'm going to drink a lot. So let's get started. First off, I'm going to talk about I am not doing the official year of whips. I am doing my own year whips. I looked at my patterns and decided which ones I wanted to get done. I did that in the previous video. So we're going to go back over that and see what I have. The first one that I want to talk about is Suffragette. I really enjoyed stitching this, but look at her. I got off count somewheres, and in the pattern, she is not standing behind that plant. She is standing clear of that plant. But somehow, I couldn't figure out where my count got off. And you know what? I just did it. I said, she's standing in front of the plant. We all stand in front of plants every once in a while. So I finished her, and I like it that she's standing. It's a little different than everybody else's Suffragette. So I'm good with it. I enjoyed stitching this pattern. This is a fun pattern. And there is a sow out there. So if you haven't did this one yet, do it. It is so much fun. There is a lot of white there, and a lot of people don't like working on white, but it's all right. So Suffragette, finished number 1. I actually wrote down here, so I started this on January 3rd and finished it on January 11th. But let me tell you, what happens to me is I get obsessed almost, not that bad, but I'll start working on a pattern that I like, and I won't move to another pattern. So these plans and these contests and things like that, they tell you to do this and tell you to do that and find this. It wouldn't work for me because I'm like, when I get hung on something, I'm going to do what I want to do. And that's how my stitchy bug stays alive and well. Oh, I wanted to really actually also, oh, look, she moved to the other chair. Like Mom's making too much noise. I always want to show you the backs because I love backs. I just think the back of a piece tells its own little story, and I love it. And I enjoy looking at it while I can, because once they're fully finished, you don't see the back ever again. I'm not ever, but for the most part, ever again. So I really enjoy looking at the backs of my projects. They're just lovely. And I don't know if you can see that. Those leaves, look at those leaves. And look at that star. Just gorgeous. I love this pattern. Okay, so second one, Merry Little Christmas. I started this January 28th and finished it January 31st. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Now, okay, I'll quit singing because I don't sing well. But anyway, I finished Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Another stitch that I really, really, really liked. But if you do this one, it's a Lizzy Kate pattern. If you do this one, there's some weird things that happen in the pattern. Like there is one section where the pine needles, it's just not there. And there was another space, a similar thing. It was just like, is this supposed to be blank, or did they forget to put it in there? But I went on and put them in. But so just be aware. I don't know if it's on all patterns, but the pattern I got did leave off some of the pine needles. So that was kind of weird. So the back of this one looks like that. They're just so pretty, even like this. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. The next one, let me see. Count twice, stitch once. I started January 19th and finished January 22nd. Oh my God, people. Look at his face and look at that crown. Is it not the cutest thing in the whole world? And there's the back to it. I love it. He is so cute. Let me see if we get the picture of that face. Look at that face. He's a cutie. This pattern was actually in a grab bag that I got from Needleworks in Copper's Cove. It had this one and another primitive hare pattern in it. And thinking about it, I'm not going to do the second one. I like this one, and I had actually thought about purchasing this one. And this one actually came with the stuff to finish it and everything, and I'm planning on doing that. But the other one, I probably will not do. And I'm going to talk about that later on then. All right. This is another fun one. This is called The Bee Comes, and I finished it on January 17th. I had actually started it a long time ago, last year. And then when I realized, and I left this on here just so I could show you, I realized that I don't know what I did, but I did not give myself enough room to do all the edges around it. And you'll see here, this is what I've gotten. It's lovely. Lovely, lovely. But you can see right here, this is supposed to be bee wings. And there's a whole set of bees that go across. And maybe, I don't know, maybe maybe on the bottom or something. Anyway, there was no way that I was going to have enough room. I mean, look at that photo just off the serged edge. Really, to do anything, I'd have to be so careful with it. So I decided instead, I'm going to leave off that top row. It's a beautiful piece. Would I have liked to have the top row? Yes, I would have. But it's okay the way it is, and I love it. Anyway, it's a beautiful pattern. So I'm going to take out that white. I just wanted y'all to see how close, and I don't know what I did. But isn't the materials beautiful? Oh, it's a beautiful, gorgeous piece. I did change the colors. I think they were pink or corally looking, and I, of course, am a purple person. I like purple, and so I changed them to purple. Here is the back to that piece. I love it, front and back. I love it. So that was that one. All right, what's another one? Oh my goodness, you're gonna love this one. This says yellow polka dot biquinis. Oh my gosh. All right, people. That is just too freaking cute. I've done them all now. I've done Halloweenies, Wiener Wonderland, all of them. This was my last one, and I got it at Aftermarket last year. And it's just, I've been wanting to start it, but other things come up for it. And I thought, you know what, just in case another one comes out at market, then I want to have this one finished. So I got on it and really worked on it. But once again, I started working on it. I didn't want to work on anything else. I wanted this done. So let me see, I started it February 2nd and I finished it February 10th. I love it. And some of my favorite, the colors in here is that color. It goes with the fire hydrant and this flower over there. But look at that pineapple and the tiny little bikini on the dachshund on top of the mama dachshund. Oh, speaking of the mama dachshund's thick. She got an extra row. How I did it, I don't know. But I noticed it and I was like, you know what? She hasn't lost her mommy weight yet or something. But anyway, I love it. It looks great. I can't wait to get them all put together. I say that, and then I haven't finished anything as of yet. So now, look, those are my finishes, and I actually finished 5 of the 12 that I put on my list. Now, a couple of them are really big ones, but I will get back into that in a minute. So the next one we're going to talk about, and I'm taking them out of my bag because if you do Flosstube, you know that actually doing this, it just takes up a considerable amount of time. And if you take everything out and have to put them all back later on, it's just more time. So don't be fussy if people take things out of their bags and then put them back in their bags. Chill. Anyway, this is called When Cardinals Appear. I hope if I took my finger off of it. You have 2 options. You have one with words around it and one with snowflowers. I chose material that had little white specks on it. And this is where I've gotten on my Cardinal. I liked him and I like working on him. I just wanted to start something before this video so I could have some starts to show you. So I started him and then moved on to another thing, but I'll get back on him soon. But just a darling pattern, and it's going to be so cute. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do just the snowflakes or if I'm going to do the words. Or either. I don't know. It's all up in the air. Okay, let me get it pretty fast. Now, this has a bad word in it, people. So if you don't like bad words, I apologize. That this is the field of F's. Okay. I'm doing this for my daughter. This is from Phantom Cross Stitchery. I've done some of her patterns before, and I enjoy her. Doing it for Sarah, and she wanted the structures to be pink because she's a pink girl. So I've been working on it a little bit. I don't know if I've actually worked on it since I showed it the last time. I might not have. But that'll be worked on a little bit more this next few weeks, months, whatever I have to do. Doesn't want to fold up and get in there nice and easy. All right. But, go to her Etsy shop. She's got some really fun ones. Really fun ones. All right. So what do we have next? Always a surprise. Okay. I actually didn't start this one. I wanted to, but I'm going to have to come see you, Trixie. James graduated. That means I've got the truck back. I'm probably going to come see you Monday. But it's Quilting Bee by the Blue Flower. It came out last year at market. It's another one I was like, I know there's other ones that I want to do, and there might be new ones at the market. So I wanted to get this started. So I pulled the threads, and I love them. And I love the color of material that I chose. It's what it's called for, sheep straw, and it's a 30 count. But I got to looking at it, and I think I want to go down to a smaller count on this. I don't know. I might put a few threads in it and see. But that's the reason I didn't start it, was because I'm like, do I really like this? I don't know. And the worst thing to do is start something and then be like, you know what? I really don't care for it. So It's a 30 count. I don't know. We'll see. If not, oh my gosh, I could definitely use it for something else. No problem there. And I get to see Trixie. Go see my needle workshop. Lois, sometimes. Usually I go on Mondays. It just seems to be the day. Sarah used to be off on Mondays, and that was the day that I always went, just because, Sarah could take me. So that was the Quilting Bee. That's where I'm at on that. Absolutely nowheres. So another one is the Phantom Plantation, which I am so enjoying. That is lovely. That is just, I love this. This is as far as I got. I think I've just got a few more stitches since the last time you saw it. I don't know. I know the ghost was there, but now he's got a little bit of beige around him. But once again, I was really enjoying this, and look at all the floss on that one. I was really enjoying it and working on it, but I wanted to be able to have other starts and some stitches in them to show y'all. So I put it aside to get some other ones done. So it'll come back out and I'll get a few more stitches on it. This is another one that I almost started, but I didn't. This is the Star Wars black work. So I've got everything I need for it. It's sitting in here. I just got to get started. My holdup on that is, and I forgot to talk about it to her yesterday when she was at the house, Nellie asked me to teach her black work because I used to do black work. And I said, sure, this would be a great pattern. It's small and it's fun. So I kind of held off to see if she really wanted to do that. And I just haven't touched base with her about it. So that's kind of what put me off on that one. I haven't done it. Now, I'm not going to show you these because I haven't done anything on them. The illuminated nativity and the boots. Those are still on my year whips. They were last year's year whips. I managed to get some done on the nativity. I really haven't touched the boots. I really want to get them done. So we'll be working on that this year. I'll be working on it. I'd like to see one of them finished. I really would. So, like I said, out of 12, I've done 5. The other thing I wanted to do is, that was a year of whips. I also have Twin Peak Primitives 2020 because I love Twin Peak Primitives, and I decided I'm going to do Twin Peak Primitives 2020. So I'm going to show you the ones that I've gotten. I've not bought the material. That's why I need to go. I got a thread. I got a gift certificate from James and Sarah for Christmas. I used James's already. I'm still holding on to Sarah's because I want to get the fabric for actually these. So I've been saving that for this. So look at this. The fairy riding a bee. It's going to be so adorable. So Twin Peaks 2020 Bee Fairy. It's on my list. Loving it. Oops, I messed up. Okay. This one was a freebie of theirs. Merry Christmas one. I love it. It's so cute. And then I want to say this was another freebie. Every once in a while, they'll put on Instagram. It's like 24 hours. If you give us your email address, we're going to send you this freebie. I love seeing that. Thanksgiving. I've been wanting to start this one for a while. So I'm going to have my year whips and my Twin Peak Primitives 2020 going on. This one's so cute. I love this one. Look at this. That's going to be gorgeous. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to start this. Can't wait. So that'll be on my Twin Peaks Primitive 2020. This was a little freebie, I believe, that they gave, the Valentines Sampler. I got it last year. I haven't started it yet. So maybe this year is the year that I will get going. And then, this is just so cute. This kills me. Woolly Halloween. Oh my gosh, look at those witches. I love it. I've picked up every one of these and been like, why haven't I started them? Why haven't I started them? Because of that pile of stuff. I haven't started them. But now that I'm making myself Twin Peaks Primitive 2020, I will start them. There's actually, I'm going to go to their website because there's a couple more that I still want to purchase that I haven't. I want to do, they have a chicken one that I think my sister, I call her the crazy chicken lady. I would think she would love it, and I really want to do that one. So I'm going to go in, and I'm still got a couple that I'm going to get, and I should have went on and done them before the video. I didn't, so it is what it is. Go drink. All right. So that was my Twin Peaks. My other plan starts. I plan on being a busy bee this year with the cross stitch and crocheting and oh lordy, got some things are falling. Okay, so I went also last night. I went to gather up the stuff to start this one. Stitching in buttons is doing this one, and I'm actually going to do this one for a friend of mine who loves the Dorothy and the Emerald City and the Yellow Brick Road and all of that stuff. So I got the material, but this is another one that I got the material, and once I looked at it again, I was like, I don't like the material. So I put it back in its bag, and we're coming to see Trixie. That's what we're doing. Trixie's my girl. Gonna go see her. All right, I'm gonna move some of these over. Hopefully not everything's gonna fall. Now, just some other, I don't want to miss anything here. So that was the Dorothy one. Did I miss? Okay, I'll just keep going. These are just a couple that I thought if I could get started, I would. It's from the Blackberry Rabbit Queen Bee, because you know, if it's a bee, I love it. I love bees. So I would like to get that one. And like I said, I try to do a lot of coffee ones because I want to have the coffee bar and have stitching up around it. I bought this one a while back. It says, "This house runs on faith, laughter, and coffee." Isn't that lovely? You can get a better shot over there. Yeah, it's from My Big Toe Designs. So we'll see. We'll see. What can I say? Oh, here's another one that I printed on. Where did this one come from? Primitive Acorn. Because it's a bee. So I'm going to work on those. I already showed that one. I must have printed it twice. Oh, my. Okay. And I went on and bought the fundraiser for the 2 brigades for the Australia fire. Lots of people have started this one. There's actually a sale. I will be seeing Trixie to get material for this one so I can join the sale and work on it. It's beautiful. Hands across the seas. Oh, pretty, 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 pretty. I'm excited. All my papers have just fallen down here. We'll pick them up later. Okay. Y'all remember, y'all do remember, don't you? When I did the Girl in Blue. And this is from the Little Stitcher on Etsy. I love her series that she has like these. And so what I'm doing is I'll just get one and and at a time, and I just kind of do them. So I bought this so I'd have more room. I'm gonna have to see if I have room on that side over there. I don't know. So I'm showing you her because I bought Silky, another one in the series. I love them because they come with the story behind it and why she did them. And she's, oh my God, take a look at her Etsy shop. She's got some crazy, beautiful stuff. She's another one like Twin Peak Primitives that I would just be like, I gotta get these. So anyway, I'll be doing those. So I'm doing the Jane Marshall, the Silky, the Dorothy for some other ones in my Twin Peak Primitives. I think I might be crazy. All right. So, what have I purchased? Hey, Victoria. She's just looking at me like, who are you talking to? Okay. Purchases. I have some stuff coming from 1-2-3 Stitch. It's not here. You know, the Suffragette, I want to say the one I bought was Women's Vote, so Women's Right to Vote. I can't remember. It's another one, and I have a plan to do the series, or to do those two, and then make them together. The one that I bought comes with the little buttons. I'm so excited about them. I'm going to sew them up, and I want a button that says 2020 on it. just because it's 2020, it's been 100 years, and there's an election this year, and it's kind of exciting. I call it electricity. Other people call it the crazies. I don't know. So anyway, I am going to do that one so that I can kind of do finish them up together. So I'm really excited about that coming in. I also got Stitch People, and I'm going to get a couple of the other ones too, the books that they have. I gotta say, I'm just going to get on my soapbox here. People were complaining about the price of this book. It was like $55, something like that. Yeah, that's a chunk of money. It is. I agree with you. But the work that this woman went in and did is just freaking amazing. How easy did she make it for all of us? And then she's got one with farm animals. She's got one with uniforms. Oh, there's another wedding one, a wedding one. Why I bought this, though, was because I have a nephew that's getting married in October, and I was trying to look up wedding samplers for them, and none of them hit me like, oh, this is the one I want to do. And I saw someone do some people out of the Stitch thing, a wedding one. And I thought, you know what? Why don't I just make my own? I can do them. They're big A&M fans. They both went to A&M. They both have a dog. I know her. I get a picture of her wedding dress. Anyway, so I thought, I'm going to do this. So I got the book. Thank you. Robert actually got the book for me because I was like, I wanted it. And then I bought this grid paper workbook. And I did not, I'm going to hope this shows up. This is not them. To practice, I'm making, this is my friends, and they're the band Two Country for Nashville. And I'm going to do a little piece for them, just kind of for practice to get to the wedding one. I got till October to do the wedding one. So I'm going to work on these. So with my 1, 2, 3 order, though, I've got some material coming in and a silk, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. Okay, other projects. How fast am I going? 32 minutes. Is that because I'm talking really fast, like always? I don't know. Okay, so some other things that I want to do, some other projects. I am thrilled about this. All right, and if you've watched any of my other videos, you've seen this before. This is Baby G's quilt. She was born, she's 15 months old now. So my goal was to have it to her by what time she was a year. And then that slipped on by. But I finished the quilting part of it. It's a booger. It's kind of big. I'm so thrilled. You can see from the back where I hand stitched all of that. It's all in different colored threads, because now I didn't cut these and then sew them all together. This is the fabric. But to quilt it, I went around each block. So it took me a while. However, it's done, and my mother-in-law, Jean, is going to help me put the binding on it. So I'll take it over there, and we will work on that. I'm going to pause this because my honey's calling. Didn't he call in the last video? He did. Let me pause. Well, I'm back. That was my honey. He called. He sounds awful. Weird thing was that when I went and got his medicine, the pharmacy called and said that the transaction didn't actually charge our card or something like that. I don't know. So we got to go by and look at it. But he's going to check it out to see if it's not on the card. So anyway, poor guy's still sick. It sounds so horrible. I showed you Baby G's quilt. So the other thing that I'm working on, it's in a basket because I've got this is how I crochet. I got these baskets and I put my thread in there and I run through the holes. Keeps it organized. So I'm making another basket because I love these baskets to carry groceries in. I love them. But isn't that going to be pretty color? It's all variegated. I can't take them out, but I can show you the colors. Isn't that going to be pretty? So I'm working on that too, because one of my goals is to do more crochet projects. I have a whole list of goals in the crafting area that I'm going to do this year. Other 2020 plans. I want to work more and get more of my embroidery pieces done. You know, I say all this stuff and I'm looking at it and I'm like, how am I going to get all this done? I got high hopes, maybe. I don't know. So I've shown you these before. They're my Christmas pieces that I want to make a little wall hanging out of. I've got a few done. I got a lot more to get done. So I want to work on those. Got this one that I've been working on. It's going to be a pretty little thing whenever I get it done. There you go. Yeah. It says the Pledge of Allegiance on it. Oh. And then this one, oh yeah, this one I done one like this, but this is the second one. I've still got a few things to do on it. So, I'm going to get all this done. Yeah. I'm crazy. But I think I am in a great community of crazies, so it's all good. Okay. Oh, I also want to work on my medieval coif that I'm working on. I'm embroidering that. It's going to be coif, and usually it was either done in black work or red work. I'm doing green just to be different because I don't care. You know, people talk about their bags. I got this bag from so-and-so. I bought this bag from so-and-so. I made my bags. Did a video last year about me making them. I'm pretty excited. I need to make some more, but I haven't gotten around to it. Okay, so I want to do my 2 Mill Hill kits that I got. One is Winter Holiday, and the other is Spring Bouquet. So they're on my I want to get done list this year. I feel if I put on my list, then there's more of a chance of me doing it. Oh man, we're getting kind of to the end. In crocheting, I want to do my Mill Hill kits. I want to make more project bags. That's why I was showing them. I want to crochet 2 baby blankets because I like to have baby blankets stored up and waiting. A boy one and a girl one. And whatever, if you do genders, I don't care. I'm going to have a pink one and a blue one just so I know. And so when then somebody, or some green ones or something like that, I don't know. But so when someone says, oh, I'm having a baby, I don't have to rush out and get yarn and all that. I can have a crochet blanket and give it to them. So my idea is, because I just gave my last one away to a friend of mine's, became a grandma. And so I sent that down to her kiddos who had the baby girl. And so now I'm out of baby blankets. So I've got to make a couple more. I did have like 3 or 4 of them crocheted up and put up, but I give them all away. So I got to make more. I want to make another card holder, business card holder. I made this one. Actually, Robert had to help me stitch it because I was stitching it wrong, but it's all good. But I have my Stitching with the Dachshund business card, my Cook Skill business card, and then I have a couple other ones that I have business cards too. So I need another business card holder. So that's on my list of getting something done this year too. Now I've got Map of Hawthorne Hollow here, and most of y'all have probably seen it. And I did show it the last time. And I am not planning on starting this one this year. This year I am worrying about kitting it up. So I've got a few of the silks. Oh, because I want to do it in silks. I've never worked with silks on this scale, so you know I want to do it in silks. So whenever I order something from 123 Stitch, I'm just going to order 1 skein of silk. Sorry about that. The alarm decided to beep. So I will order 1 skein every time I get an order, and that away. Hopefully by the beginning of 2021, I will be able to put that in my rotation and work on that. But I am itching to start it though. So I haven't bought the material because if I have the material and I have some of the floss I might like, I think I will. So I'm just going to not buy the material until I have all my flosses. So hopefully a 2021 start on that. I talked earlier about my grab bag for that I got at Lois's Needleworks in Copper's Cove This is the second one that I got, and I saw it when it came out, and it was a Nashville exclusive kit 2019, and it didn't speak to me then. The other ones, some of the other ones did, some didn't, but this one did not, and I really have no desire to stitch it. I appreciate it, but I know it'll just sit there. So I'm thinking about doing a giveaway because I would like to get more subscribers. So I'm thinking if you help me get to, let's say 800, because I'm at 6 something. So let's say get 800. I'm going to put together a giveaway, and this is going to be part of the giveaway. And this is a wonderful little giveaway because it comes with the material, the frame, and this is a $46 value. So it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. But I'm thinking about doing a giveaway. So with that being said, just keep watching the videos, hit the like, hit the subscribe, put my name out there, share things, tag me, whatever it needs to be doing. That I'm going to do a giveaway with a few other things. I'm also got an Instagram, Stitch with a Dachshund also, that I think I'm going to do a giveaway on that also. So be in the near future, the next couple of months, keep your eye out. Instagram, I'm not waiting to get any. I'm not like, if I get to this followers, I'm going to do anything. I think I'm just going to do a giveaway on Instagram here shortly. So if you're not following me on Instagram, jump on Instagram. I'll do something there. I'm going to make sure that when I put it out there that it's going to be for stitchers. So if there's a lot of people that follow me that aren't stitchers, so I'm going to make sure the stitcher gets it. And then stay tuned for here. If you can help me get to 800 subscribers. I've been doing this for over 2 years, and I've only got 600 something subscribers. And there's people who've been doing it for a couple months and over 1,000. I don't know what I do different. I ain't worried about it. I like my stuff and I'll do my thing. But if you can help me get to 800, I'm going to do a really good, cool giveaway, and this will be part of it. And I don't know what else will be in it yet. So keep watching. What else? Is there anything else? There is nothing else in my plans. There's nothing else in my notes. I'll try to come back sooner than a month, but who knows? I mean, you make these plans and then life kicks you in the tail. So I think that we are going to call this a quit, and I'm going to say something like, put some thread and a needle and get to stitching. Y'all have a great day. Bye. Hi everyone. I have a little addition to make to my video because as soon as I finished the other one, clicked off of it, the doorbell rang, and it was my order from 123 Stitch. So instead of just waiting till I do another video, I thought I would just add it to here. This is the pattern I was telling y'all about. Votes for Women. It is from Summer House Stitch Works. Those are the buttons I was talking about. Shows you how to make them. So I'm really excited about this and getting it in. I did order the material to do it with so that I would be able to start it as soon as it got here, if I wanted to. Like I talked about the silks. Here's my one skein of silk that I added to my order. So one at a time till 2021. I love stitching with the Easy Glide needles, the one with the ball on the end. They work for me, and I really like them. But I was stitching the other day, and I was stitching away, and my needle disappeared. I tinged it with my finger. I don't know how I did it. I heard it hit the ground, couldn't find it. I know I'll eventually find it because that's happened before. So I went on and ordered a couple more, so in case I lost another one. And then I got a few little bits of material, no big ones. I just went in there. Sometimes, they offer the small ones. Like this is a 9x13, 32 count lime Lugana. It's lime. I know it's kind of hard to see, but it is a pretty color. And this is Azure Blue. Azure means blue, so it's a blue Lugana. And it is a 9x13 also, 32 count. That was a 32 count also. So I just bought small ones because I have a few small things, like a lot of the Twin Peak primitives, the littler ones. the free samples and stuff will fit on these. And then I got this one, which I'm so excited about. I'll probably order more of this color. It's gorgeous. It's a 32 count Phoenix. Isn't it pretty? That's pretty. It is so pretty. So that was my 1, 2, 3 stitch order. I wanted to add that onto here. So I'm going to say goodbye to y'all again, and I'll see you next time.